The idea with creating VeggieTales in the first place was we wanted to create a show that assumed that there was a God who made us, who loved us, who wanted a relationship with us.
Well, the good news is that VeggieTales is still going. You know, it's been 21 years now of really good ministry in terms of combining what kids consume as entertainment with messages about their faith.
Do you really think you are incomplete without a mustache?
Yes, I do.
Psalm 23:1 says, "The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing."
Does it mean that if God is with me, I don't need a mustache?
Even a mustache.
Oh, thanks, Madam Blue.
We as humans, as opposed to vegetables, are hardwired for story. We're always looking for stories, and we're telling stories from a biblical worldview, this idea of who should we be, knowing that there's a God who made us and loves us. How then should we live our lives?
So to take an idea and put it into a story, it's what Jesus did all the time. The differences you'll see right off the bat are that God shows up. And that doesn't happen in kids' shows.
Well, the Lord is my shepherd, and I know one thing: I don't need a mustache to prove I'm something. I've changed my tune. Now here's what I sing: the only thing I lack is nothing.
So much of what kids watch, it can be fun, it can be entertaining and educational.
But they also portray worlds for kids where there is no God, where no one ever prays, where no one ever thinks about a spiritual reality to life.
In VeggieTales in the House, our characters, they know that there's a God who made them and who loves them, and that they can talk about him, and that's normal.
The biggest service that we can do, and that the new show does, is give that opportunity for kids to see the world they actually live in on TV.
The characters are not perfect, just like us. They are people of faith trying to make their way through this world. Together, this group of veggies help each other through life.
Luke 16:10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much.
And may I add, whoever can be trusted with guppies may one day be trusted with puppies.
So for parents to just take these as conversation starters, which is what stories are, is a great opportunity to just open up these questions, create teachable moments with your kids, invite them into the story, and talk through the decisions they would make. And that's how we disciple our kids.
This is the world you're growing up in. Why not have those values reflected in the stories that you're watching?
The advantage of the shows being on Netflix is that it's so easy for people to discover them and then to share them. Just the fact that a mom could be shopping in the grocery store with their kids, and their kids are, getting cranky, getting antsy, and you can give them your phone with the Netflix app and watch 11 minutes of VeggieTales and actually get a little, moral lesson. I mean, that's really cool.
20 years ago, kids were, had their VHS players. 10 years ago, they had their DVD players, and now they have Netflix. And so we want to be where kids are with the stories that we tell.
They've got iPads, they've got iPods, they've got their phones, or they're on their laptops. And quite often, if you're looking for media in those devices, you're on Netflix.
Now we're delivering it's going right into your home, on your computer, on your device. You can pull it straight down and watch it.
Going to Netflix is just a fantastic opportunity to bring Christian values, biblical values, through the technology that kids are using today.
Let's do it.
VeggieTales in the House.